introduce yourself.
Okay, hi. Nak buka mask ke? Tak apa. Okay, saya Dr. Farahan. I'm Dr. Farahan Muhammad Swah. Okay, currently I'm working in Clinic RRS GP. Previously, I was in Hospital Ampang. I work in medical department. Okay, I've been, I quit PKM about 2 years ago. I did locum about a few months and I joined Kenya Aurora SGP.
For the first question, can you share us your medical care background about what department you working before, the specific one, the specialist.
Okay, alright. Actually, I did not take any specialization yet. Okay, not in the plans yet. Okay, and at first I started during my housemanship in HUKM. Okay, for 2 years. Then I was sent to MAIDS, okay, to help with the COVID patient during in 2000, when was it, 2020. Okay, and then I work in Hospital Ampang, okay, medical department, and then for a few years after I completed my compulsory training, then I quit and did locum, and continue in GP.
So for the next question, based on your experience in medical healthcare, have you encountered difficult with patient or family how to manage using medical ethics?
Okay. Saya baca teks tak apa?
It's okay.
Alright. So actually I prepared the answers. That's what I like when people, if you prepare beforehand.
Yeah.
So I will give you good answers as well. So yes, in my medical experience in medical healthcare, I have encountered challenges, especially with patients as well as with the family. Okay. These difficulties can arise due to a variety of reasons, okay, such as communication barriers, conflicting preferences, and misunderstandings, and also emotional distress. Okay, so to manage these challenges while upholding medical ethics, several key concepts come into play. First and foremost, you need to maintain the patient autonomy because it's crucial. Okay, and then this means respecting the patient's right to make decisions about their own care, and then even if their choices differ from what you recommend to them. Okay, and another important aspect is practicing beneficence, which involves acting in the best interest of the patient. Alright, this requires healthcare professionals to prioritize in well-being of the patient above all else. Okay, even in the face of disagreements or conflicts with the patient or their family. And then effective communication is also essential in managing difficulties with patients and families. By fostering upon an honest dialogue, healthcare providers can address concerns, clarify information, and work towards a shared understanding of the situation. In instances where conflicts do arise, it is important to approach the situation with empathy and compassion, acknowledging the emotions and perspectives of both patients and family. That way, it can help build the trust and facilitate resolution. Additionally, respecting patient confidentiality and privacy is fundamental in upholding medical ethics. Healthcare providers must ensure that sensitive information is handled with care and only disclosed with patients' consent. Okay. Overall, navigating challenges with patients and families in healthcare requires a delicate balance of ethical principle, effective communication, empathy, and respect. By approaching these situations with professionalism, compassion, and a commitment to upholding medical ethics, healthcare providers can effectively manage difficulties while prioritizing the well-being and autonomy of the patient.
Okay, so for the next question, why do you think medical ethics is important?
Okay. in the field of healthcare, avoiding ethical dilemmas when handling patients requires a commitment to upholding key principles such as respect for autonomy, beneficence, non-malfeasance, and justice. So communication with patients should be transparent, honest, and respectful to ensure their informed consent in decision-making processes. So adhering to professional boundaries and maintaining patient confidentiality are essential to preserving trust and safeguarding patient autonomy. Prioritizing patient well-being by providing evidence-based care, adhering to clinical guidelines, and seeking consultation when uncertain helps uphold the principle of beneficence. Through continuous education and self-reflection, healthcare providers can identify and address biases or prejudices that may impact their decision-making, thereby avoid instances of discrimination and promoting the principle of justice. So, ultimately, a commitment to ethical behavior, ongoing self-awareness, and a willingness to engage in ethical deliberation are essential in navigating complex ethical terrain in healthcare and upholding the moral responsibilities entrusted to healthcare professionals.
Okay, for the last question, what way for us to give awareness to the new generation about the ethical issue?
Okay. Okay, in order to raise awareness among the new generation about ethical issues, we must adopt a multifaceted approach that incorporates education, media, role models, and community engagement. First and foremost, integrating ethics education into the school curriculum is crucial. So by teaching students about ethical principles, moral reasoning, and real-life crisis studies, we equip them with the knowledge and skills to navigate complex ethical dilemmas they may encounter in the future. Secondly, leveraging the power of media. Okay, power of media is important, equally important, and technology can help amplify ethical messages. Through social media campaigns, documentaries, TV shows, and online platforms, we can shine a spotlight on ethical issues and encourage critical thinking and dialogue among young people. Additionally, promoting ethical role models in various fields such as business, politics, sports, and entertainment can inspire the new generation to uphold ethical standards and integrity in their own lives and careers. Lastly, fostering community engagement through volunteering, activism, and advocacy initiatives can empower young people to take a stand on ethical issues that matter to them, instilling a sense of social responsibility and collective action. So I think by combining these strategies, we can effectively raise awareness among the new generation about ethical issues and cultivate a generation of ethically conscious and responsible individual.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank
Okay.
you, Doctor.
You're welcome. So ni for medical ethics
Ya.
Okay. Oh, nak nanti saya hantar kat awak lah. Dia dekat. Tapi nanti saya forward